My name is Zach Garner. I grew up in Indianapolis, Indiana, in a military family. I joined the military at 18 years old, was always wondering, what am I capable of? In 2009, I joined the Special Forces and completed a total of 4 combat deployments. In 2014, I was medically separated for traumatic brain injuries and epilepsy. Following my separation from the Army in 2015, I decided to ride a bicycle from Washington to Florida, a total of 5,500 miles, to raise awareness for non-pharmaceutical treatments for traumatic brain injuries, healthcare, and suicide awareness within the veteran community. In 2015, after the completion of that ride, I became an endurance coach for triathletes. I wasn't a triathlete, so I wanted to understand psychologically what they were feeling during their races. I started doing triathlons, and in 2016, during a half Ironman, I was struck by a car. I spent approximately 2 weeks in the hospital with multiple injuries, but was stuck in a wheelchair or a walker for the next 2 months after that. I was once again faced with the question, what is my purpose? And what am I capable of? During my recovery, I realized that I wanted to return to the community and still serve my country. So I became a contractor and completed 4 more deployments overseas. In 2020, I came home and was diagnosed with necrotizing fasciitis, flesh-eating bacterial infection in my leg. After about 4 months, it spread into my bloodstream and into my bones and into my heart. Between 2020 and 2021, I spent roughly 10 months in the hospital, had over 30 surgeries, and 2 strokes. I was once again faced with the question, who am I and what am I capable of? Through the process of sharing my story of resilience, I received an invitation to take part in a human performance study called the 7X Human Performance Project, created by Ryan Parrott. The Human Performance Project will consist of 7 skydives, 7 marathons, and 7 swims on all 7 continents in 7 days. The purpose of this event is 2 parts: to gather data on human performance and to raise money for multiple nonprofit organizations that work with mental health and specifically the suicide awareness within the veteran community. This event is important to me because I've seen firsthand what the last 20 years of combat has done to our warfighters. I've lost friends to suicide, and I fought my own battles with mental health. I'm excited to see what my body is capable of, while at the same time providing a framework to make that transition easier for the next veteran or first responder leaving their service. My goal is to raise $100,000. This will be split amongst multiple organizations that specialize in mental health and suicide awareness. Through supporting me, you're not only helping me fulfill my goal in supporting the veteran community, but also showing everyone that we are capable of a lot more together than we are on our own. Thank you.